And you?
I am excellent. Thank you so much. Aura, we will wait 1 moment for your partners and then we will begin. Yes, we
O-
will wait over 3 minutes more or less.
okay, teacher.
Yes. Aura, sorry. Aura,
Yes, teacher.
Aura, while they come to the class, please tell me, have you studied English in other part from university? Have you studied English?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, tell.
Uh, I was studying in a course. The institute is Alien in Cali.
Yes. And how long is the course?
Yes, 12 level. And
Oh my God,
the
a lot.
yes, the last month I finished my process and I made the exam
Yes.
for for becoming a B1.
Ah, okay. Yes.
I hope the grades, teacher. I hope the grade.
Ah, okay. But that is great, and that is excellent to have the opportunity to practicing, to learning, to yes. Because
Yes,
imagine if we only wait what university can do for us is impossible because the modality of university is virtual. Then
yes,
normally the process are virtual environments. You have to read a lot, you have to write a lot, but for speaking or for learning grammar, I think it's important to do some additional thing. Or what do you think about that?
yes. Teacher, you have the reason. For example, I love the speaking encounters in the university,
Yes,
but uh, I need to the presential interaction with the other partner in the real life. For
yes,
speaking, to perfect my speaking and a lot. And teacher, the intensive of hours is important too.
yes,
For example, in Allianz is more hours, and okay, was more hours, and I think that is the speaking encounters in Allianz for me is a was a compliment.
yes. No, a compliment and a support and everything. Because, for example, if you only do the encounters for the university, imagine these encounters are only 16, 2 months. Then in the first semester, for example, March and April. And second semester, October, November. And no more English during the year. Terrible,
Yes,
terrible. Aura, do you practice English in your house, but yourself?
yes, teacher. I listen a lot of music in English because I
Yes,
like music. I like the artists, and I like the TV shows. My favorite TV show is Jimmy Fallon show, but I watch a lot of shows. For example, Helen Show or Drop Mic or Carpool Karaoke and and others, etc. I like the all in English.
yes,
TV shows, music. I like the games. I have my phone in English. My computer is in English. Is in English. And okay, I have My bedroom is in English. Have a lot of papers in the well, etc. I practice.
Okay, Aura. Okay, I think yes, and it's very important also. What is the word? Useful. The word is useful. For example, when you can read and you can listen at the same time the words. I think a big mistake when we are learning English, when somebody is learning English, is that normally we learn alone words. Uh, I I know how to say house. I know how to say beautiful. But when I put that words into the sentence, I will have problems for fluency because in English they change the sound of single songs in a sentence. For example, a lot, muchos, a lot. Yo pronuncio la T fuertecita, a lot. But when I want to one, when I am using that word in a sentence, that T will be, for example, like a R, a lot of. Then, if I not learn complete sentence will be impossible to speak English. You have to learn sentence, not single words. And I think in the schools, that is the biggest problem for children. They have a lot of vocabulary. And for speaking, no, they can't.
Yes, teacher. This is a big problem in the normal school.
Yes, in the mind too. While I am trying, for example, I teach English to first grade and second grade, and I try to do different listening comprehension for them. I think the most important ability for speaking is listen. If you listen, you can read, you can speak, you can write because you know the words. I try to do a lot of listening comprehensions with them and with simple songs, with songs for children. I erase or delete some words and I let them to listen the song different times, and then to complete the song. First, obviously, I give the words for them because imagine you don't know how we'll complete the activity. But at the first month was not terrible, terrible. But for
Yes,
example, these last months, the students are improving and they can complete the songs easier than before. I think that is important to do. But other problem is that teachers in schools, normally English teachers, are teachers who doesn't know English. A Spanish teacher teach English. A science teacher teach English. Maths teacher teach English because they need to cover
my
an
God.
hours and everyone can teach English and that is a terrible problem.
Of course, teacher. Hmm.
Yes. Okay, I think nobody else will come to class. Yes, sorry. Rafael, sorry, good morning. I haven't seen you.
Hey, good morning.
How are you today? Rafael.
Hello.
Hello, how are you today, Rafael?
Fine, thanks. Excellent. Happy
Okay,
to be in this
Rafael.
encounter again.
Sorry?
Happy to be in this encounter again.
Yes, and the last
Oh,
one. Rafael, we was speaking about the process for learning English. Um, and was, Aura and I was speaking about the process in the school. We was speaking about in schools there is a big problem, and it is that normally for children teachers give them a lot of vocabulary, but a long vocabulary, and normally they don't speak in English. They speak in Spanish and give leads, long leads with vocabulary for students and no more. That is English class. And I was saying it's so important to learn the words in English into the sentence. What do you think about that? You have the opportunity to speak with American people. What do you think about that? About to learn only single words and no sentences for learning for speaking English. What do you think?
Well, vocabulary is necessary, but today, in these last years, learning a new language is quite easier than uh, 10 or 20 years before, because there's a lot of tools um, where you can learn real time, learn phrases and learn vocabulary from native speakers. Um, and there is a lot of tools through the web, through the applications. Even you can make uh, language exchange is at real time with native speakers. So it's faster learn English or learn any other language when you learn complete phrases. Yes. But it's not bad. It's not bad a lot. Learn vocabulary, single words, but it's just a complement for your process, not the process. Um, Not the basis. It's just a complement, not the basis. Learning single words is um, when you learn. Sometimes there is phrases that you have to learn alone. Yes, like slangs and others, but just a complement.
Thank you, Robert. And I think you will be an excellent teacher when you have the opportunity. I think you will do it great because you have a great ideas about education, about the process, about the world, about general culture. I think you will be a great teacher. Thank you so much, Rafa, for your opinion. And
Thank you.
finally,
Thank you.
has Blakey, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, teacher.
How are
Very
you
good.
today? Okay, excellent. Translate it, please. We was speaking about the process for learning English into the schools. I was saying that I disagree with the fact that in schools you learn a lot of vocabulary, but you don't learn that vocabulary into sentence, into the context of the words. Rafa was saying that it's a necessary process, but it's necessary to complement that process. What do you think about that? About the methodologies using for teachers, sorry, for teaching English into the schools.
Okay, teacher. I believe it's important think first eight, eight because all, all children adolescentes teacher
Teenagers.
teenagers teenagers different learning.
Yes.
Um, uh, I think it's good free vocabulary relation for how say context
Context.
context context of life for age. They know the environment in it begin for environment context. Also played with vocabulary for playing they share for complete sentence. Um, Also practice music, uh, sing. Um, Practice speak between they about the they like in for better process. The speak is very important. Practice listen for with movies they like.
Okay, thank you so much, House Lady.
Thank
Yes,
you.
there are a lot of activities for practicing, for teaching, and for learning English. I think other problem in the education is that yes, I know that is the traditional method, but I think we have to change as a teachers. We have to change that methods. Is that we part from the specific to go to the whole structure. I think it's necessary begin with the whole structure to understand the specific. If I am used to know, used to say, for example, good morning, how are you today? From that complete sentence, I can explain to students what is the structure, what is the grammar structure for that, for example, W questions. But if I want to explain that to students in one class, I will explain double H questions. The other class, I will explain auxiliaries. The other class, I will explain pronouns. Will be more difficult to put everything together. But if you have that structure in your mind, if your if you in your school begin speaking English, no writing English, but you begin speaking English, when you begin to write it, will be easier to understand the structures. But okay, you will have a big task in your careers in the future. I will have a big task, a big challenge in my career for change and for improve class process in our schools. Now we will begin with our class. Today we will study a little about the vocabulary for giving directions. But first, for the warm-up activity, we will learn some text, short text, and you will tell me what is happening in this story. You will explain me, well, explain us what is happening in that story. I will share my screen with you. Okay. I don't know if I can do this. Give me. Oh my God! No, I can't. Can not. I can put bigger my screen because it will be a crazy thing. But I can do this. Oh. Okay, this is the first story. Um, please, Rapper, please begin you. Read the story and then you will explain us what is happening in this story. Rafael.
Okay, my microphone was off.
Sorry.
Um,
Problem.
a father grabs the baby monitor and walks to his desk in his office at home. He has his baby on the baby monitor and hears his wife singing to her. He cracks a smile as he hears his wife, "Go to sleep, go to sleep," when suddenly the front door opens up and his wife comes in with groceries.
What do you think is happening in that story?
Mm, Let me read again.
No problem.
Um, okay, I think the father was listening a kind of radio or something to hear the baby in maybe other room, and he thought because he heard the, his wife singing to the baby, he thought um, maybe she was close to the to the other room, but he was surprised when saw her, the wife or her wife coming in um, from other side. Is what I understand.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, it's a great explanation. Thank you so much, Rafa.
Okay.
Now, Aura, please, this one. Oh my God, give me a moment.
Okay, teacher. Last night, a friend rushed me out of the house to catch the opening at a local bar's music night. After a few drinks, I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. After two rings, someone answered, gave out a loud, raspy giggle, and hung up. They didn't answer again. I eventually gave it up as a lost cause and headed home. I found my phone laying in my nightstand right where I left it.
What do you think, Aura? What is happening in that story?
Okay, teacher. It's about a it's a boy. I think it's a boy, and the, the his friend opening a bar, a music bar, and the men drink a lot of, and let me read. And after a few drinks, my phone was in pocket. This, I don't know what's was pocket, teacher. Oh, um, wait, give me a minute. Okay, rings is como que ring ring. I want answer.
Yes, yes.
Eh,
Ring
okay,
is the sound of the of the phone when somebody calls you.
okay. The man is in the bar of the friend, and he is drinking, and the phone sound, and I don't know what's jiggle. Jiggle. Give me a moment, teacher.
Jiggle. is this. It's like a, like a laugh, or when somebody is laughing. Es como una risa, pero chiquitica. Como algo así. Algo así.
Okay. Okay, teacher. Thank you. Um, I don't know. Okay, he hung up the phone when I hear the hee uh, and they and so they didn't answer again because it could be a funny. And the last part is tell it. I eventually gave up as lost because I had them. And I don't know what had the picture. Give me a moment. Okay. Home.
What he added is eh, ir a ese lugar, es regresar, sí, como head viene de la palabra cabeza, entonces es como dirigir la cabeza a ese lugar, como que la cabeza nos dirige a ese lugar. Headed es dirigirme a un lugar, entonces él regresó, él se dirigió a casa.
Ah, yes, teacher.
Head viene de
And
cabeza y headed es como
okay,
qué.
okay, teacher. So the last part tell it that he con he returned to his home and he found his phone in the nightstand in the table night and right where I left and he the last part tell it that he got out of the house or he is in the house when I say right where I live.
Yes, yes, the phone was in the house of the boy's house, was in the boy's house, where he had lived it. But I want to ask you, then who asking the call? If the phone was into the house, who asking the phone? What do you think?
Ah,
Who
teacher,
answer?
I
Sorry, who
understand the
answer?
story.
Who answer the phone?
Okay, I understand the history now. Okay, the man is in the bar
Yes,
and in the he is drink and after the sound of his phone ring and he answer the call and he listen and he uh, okay he hung up the phone and he like what's up who is calling me okay uh, but after he come return to his home and he found the phone he found the his phone in normal stage.
Laura, sorry. I can listen the last part. Can you repeat that,
Okay,
please?
teacher. Yes, he returned to his home and he found his phone in okay right where I left right where he left
Yes. The
and
phone was when he put the phone, there was.
yes maybe he was a ghost that called him teacher
Yes.
ghost maybe he was a ghost that
Maybe
he
yes.
does yeah
A monster. Dracula. I don't know. Yes. It could be possible. Or a thief, and they didn't took the selfie. They didn't stop the selfie.
yeah
Okay, thank you
maybe.
so much, Aura.
Okay,
And
teacher.
the last one, have lady, please. This one. Está tan clarito.
I began to kick him into bed, and he tells me, Daddy, check for monster under my bed. I look underneath for his outfit and see him, another him under the bed, staring back at me, hearing and whispering, Daddy, there's somebody on my bed. But mm,
What do you think? What is happening there?
okay, teacher, moment please.
No problem.
Um, I think is a child. Child feel fear for monster on their bed. He mm, he tells you his daddy for check on their bed. Um, yeah, the child whis ¿cómo es? Whisper.
Whisper, yes.
Whisper.
Susurro, whisper.
Sí, yes,
Yes,
teacher. Um, uh, for child the his dad did for chill. He is quite yeah, he can't sleep quite.
yes. But why there was two sons? There
Yes.
was one son under the bed, and there was other son uh, one on and other one under. What do you think?
Mm, uh, uh, I think some mm, other teacher out there, pero but how? For example, teacher.
Yeah, yes. For example, okay. In the story, they are telling us that there was two children.
Mm-hmm.
The daddy only has, maybe the daddy has two boys. I could be, but the story is telling us that there was two children. One children was on the bed, and the other children was under the bed, and both of them was scaring about the other one. I am clear, not
Mm, less or more?
more or
More or
less.
less. uh, teacher, uh, organize my idea.
Organize
Uh,
your idea, yes, idea.
mm, it is there. There are two children or one child.
Only one children. The dad only has one children. But in that moment there was two children in the house.
Mm,
Uh, there was, uh, I don't know, yes, an extra children in that house.
Ah,
Extra children. What do you think? Who was the extra children? Was a monster? The dad was dreaming? Or maybe drugs?
mm, I didn't child mm, child has a fear for monster.
Could be. Could be a monster. One of them could be a monster.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much for playing.
Okay, teacher.
And now we will begin with the topic for today. Today we will speak about giving directions or give directions, and you will explain me how do you go from your house to the supermarket. If you have to go to buy something, and how do you go there? How or what kind of movements or for do you have to pass for going to the supermarket? Aura, please tell me from your house to the supermarket. How is the way for going there? Aura, Aura, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. Uh, I live of my home, and okay. The I live in my home, and I follow right, and in the first block, I don't know how do you say cuadra, and
Block,
in the
yes, block.
first in the first block, I across to the left, and you right, you right, and you found the supermaker. It's the uno. It's
Okay,
very near. Yeah.
yes, yes, very, yes, super near. Okay, thank you so much, Aura. Have lady, what about you?
Yes, teacher. Um, from my home, um, I front street for take bus. Uh, uh,
Really? For going to the supermarket?
yes, teacher.
Oh my God, yes, tell us, tell us.
Yes, teacher. But for al center of city.
Okay,
Yes, I should take in bus. Um, no, moment, please, teacher.
no problem.
Mm, mm, no, there is near a supermarket.
There is not a near supermarket.
No, teacher.
Oh my
Ah,
God.
yes, teacher. I take a bus.
Yes. You have to do your bite very complete. Because imagine, if you forgot something, ah, impossible.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Thank you so much, lady. And
Thank
finally, Rafael, please tell us.
Okay, I go out from my house and the supermarket is in front of my house.
Oh my God.
But I just was kidding.
Ah.
I just was kidding. Okay, I go out to my house from my house, and I take the Seventh Street. Take the Seventh Street and go straight to the south. Go straight to the south for 4 blocks.
Yes.
Then then I turn right to the First Avenue and for and go to the west for maybe 5 more blocks. And in front of the police station is the supermarket.
Okay. Very good. You have to walk, but no terrible. Or maybe the blocks aren't big.
Around 80 or 100 meters.
I am terrible, but for calculating distance with that, I will suppose that that is near. That you can go walking to there. Okay,
Walking
thank you so much. Yes.
it takes you around 1 kilometer, more or less.
Oh my God.
No, it's not too far.
Yes. For me, so far. Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Now I will give you a link. Give me a moment. Oh my God, this is not. I will give you a link, and the link is for a video. In this video, I can do that. In this video, you will find a story about a family who is traveling in other city, and they are asking for directions to different people. You will find different expressions for speaking about directions. We will watch the video, and then we will remember the expressions for the video. Please follow this link, and I will speak you in a moment. have you finished?
I already finished.
Okay, thank you so much, Rafa.
Eh,
Aura, have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and has Blakey?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that is excellent. Sorry. I will show you. These are some expressions for giving directions. You will try to make some sentence with them. The first one. Please, we will begin with Rapper. Rapper, please. Read the first one, read the example, and please give me other example. Rapper, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Um, go straight.
yes,
Go straight on Main Street.
yes.
Um, a typical example was when I talk about my home and the supermarket. I said I go out from my house and go straight 2 blocks to the First Avenue.
Yes, very good. Go straight means that you don't have to turn here, you don't have to turn here. You will go ahead or go straight for the same way. Uh, Refer the second one. You will make sentence with this with the expressions from this page. The second one.
Turn right.
Yes,
Uh, Turn right on the next corner. Um, it means uh, you have to turn right just in the next block. Don't pass no more, no extra block because you will be lost. Turn to the right, just the next block or corner.
yes, very good. The next one.
Um, Turn left is the opposite. Turn left, turn left on the supermarket. That's mean it's the opposite.
Yes,
uh, go
and
past,
yes,
go past the cinema and you'll find the library. Go past means the the place you are looking for is very close to a determined point or maybe next to a specific point. When you pass that place, you will get the place you are looking for.
Yes, excellent, Rafael. Thank you so much. Excellent.
Okay.
Now, yes, now, Aura, please, this one from this page.
And okay, teacher. And the first is cross. If you cross the street, you'll find the bookstore there. Okay. And the example is cross. If you cross the street, you'll find the Uno, the supermaker. Teacher, is good the example or
Yes,
yeah?
yes, it's good. Yes.
Ah,
Cross means that uh, the possible way that the possible place that you are searching is in front of you. You have to cross the street for going to that place. Yes, very good, Aura. Thank you so much. The other one.
okay, teacher. Around the corner, the museum is just around the corner. Okay. Corner is like alrededor de, ya, okay. Alrededor
Corner
como del
means
barrio.
como esquina.
Okay. Yes. In my neighborhood, the pharmacy is around the corner, and the other one is go along, go along the main road until you find the gas station. Um, okay, go along the main road until you find the go along es como a lo lejos.
Yes, go along means that you won't change your street. If you are walking, for example, by 16th Street, you will continue walking by that street until you find the place you are searching. You won't change your street or your road or yes, your way. Go along means camina por ese mismo lado, váyase por ahí que por ahí es, derechito por ahí. Go along means that, por ahí, derechito.
Okay. Thank you, teacher. Go along the main route until you find the center salud healthy center and in my neighborhood. And
Yes,
in the last one, the last one is between. You can find the coffee shop between the office building and the movie theater. Okay. Um, the example is you can find the you can find the pharmacy uh, between of the healthy center and the the Uno supermaker or
yes,
the other
very
pharmacy.
good. Yes,
Okay,
very good. Thank you so much.
okay, teacher.
First grading. This one is for you.
Okay, teacher. Mm. Behind there's and I park behind the parking lot. Mm, there, bakery behind the store lot. Go down the hill and you'll find the entrance to the park. Teacher, hill.
Hill es como montaña o colina. Go down
Ah,
significa como bajar la colina. O sea,
mm,
usted tiene que bajar, va a encontrar una bajadita, entonces baje.
ok, teacher. Em, entonces sería go down the hill pero no sería una montañita, sino como una vaca. Ah, no, entonces, espera.
Una
Go,
bajada.
bueno, ok. Go down the street hill, a hill street, and you find the school to their stop bus. Mm, eh, turn back or go back. If you get to her bride, you went too far, you had to turn back. Como retornar, ¿cierto, teacher?
Yes.
Ok. Mm, if, if you mm, mm, teacher, what is bridge?
Bridge es
Bridge.
puente. Puente.
Ah, puente. Okay. If you get to ¿cómo es que how say romboy?
Round point. Round
Run,
point.
romboy.
Round
Eh,
point. Give me a moment. I will write that word in the chat. Round point. Um, sorry. That is one of the words that we colombianizamos. For example, watchman es watchman, el hombre que mira. Y lo que nosotros decimos, ¿cómo lo dijiste? Perdón, Lady,
romboy.
Romboy. Romboy es en realidad una palabra en inglés, o una frase en inglés que significa round point, alrededor de un punto. Pero nosotros le cambiamos la pronunciación, que aquí en español es glorieta, y es round point. Y existe otra
Ah,
palabra también, pero en este momento no me acuerdo cuál es para las glorietas. Y en inglés es round point, alrededor de un
ah,
punto. Una
ah,
palabra colombianizada, rompoy, es una palabra colombianizada.
teacher, thank you.
You're welcome.
If you get to the right point, you went too far, you had to turn back.
Mhm. Yes, and the
Go
last one.
go over to get to the building, you had to go over the walkway. Teacher, go over, what is?
Over is sorry. Go over is similar to this one. Give me a moment, I will show you. To go along is similar. Means that you have to walk back that way. Caminas en ese lugar, por ese lugar. No te vas a cambiar de parte de lugar o por ejemplo, no vas a cruzar la calle. You don't cross the street because you will find the place that you need. Go over, walking, go over that place. Caminando por ese lugar vas a encontrar el lugar que necesitas.
Mm, ok, teacher. Entonces, em, to get to the brick, ya la escribí. To get to the bridge, you had to go over the walkway.
Ok. El wallway son las aceras. El wallway son lo que
Ah,
nosotros, son para nosotros las aceras.
ah, ya.
Okay, house lady. Thank you so much. The next one is this one. Go through means that you can pass uh, for the middle, or I don't have other word, through some part for going to other place. For example, in my town, the Uno supermarket is going through the park. I have to could be cross the park for going to the supermarket. Take the shortcut to the school going through the park. Go through means that you won't do this. You won't take the long way, but you will use a shortcut between the park, through the park. In front of, in front of means that you can see the place from other one. In front of is, how can I explain that? In front of is the things that you can look from your house. For example, if you open the door of your house, the things that you can see from your house, from the door from your house, are in front of you. The marker is in front of the city hall. In this picture, students are in front of a school. The church is in front of the park, for example. Or hospital is in front of the drugstore. In front of means that this is behind, they are in front of. Go up is similar to go down, but the opposite. And is normally in these beautiful mountains, we have streams that go down and go up. Then go up means that you will have to, yes, to go up to make this movement. Vamos a tener que subir the street of the hill for finding the place that we are searching. For example, I don't know, the cafeteria, or for finding the cafeteria, you have to go up the street, porque está arriba, tenemos que subir. Beside or next to means this, one side, other side. Is very, very, very near, very close. Maybe they are touching by a park. And my school is beside a small park. And my house is next to my grandma's house. Next to means that. And the last one, near, near means that you from the point 1 can watch the point 2, or is very close. You can walk a few for finding the second point. Near. I live near to the forest. I live near to the park. I live near to the hospital. I don't have to take the bus as has lady for going to the supermarket. I live near to the supermarket. Has lady lives near, lives far to the supermarket. Near, cercano. Now, you will have to be very attentive because you will do this exercise. I will explain you. We have here some questions. One of the students will make the question and other one will try to explain how to go that part. For example, if I say, Rafael, make the question, Aura, follow the instructions. Aura tiene que decirnos al final, she has to say to us if she could to find, for example, in this case, the hotel. If if she following the instructions given by Rafa, she could find the hotel. The idea is that you try to find that place following the instructions from your partners. We will begin with Aura and Rafa. Rafa will give instructions and Aura will try to follow. Other thing is that you will have to begin in this point. Where are the children? Because, for example, Rafa begins to explain from here and Aura begins to search from here will be impossible. We will begin from this part. Aura, ready?
Okay. Teacher, I tell the question to
No,
Rafa.
tú vas a seguir las instrucciones. Él te va a dar las instrucciones. Tú puedes utilizar el mouse o con el dedo en tu computador para seguir las instrucciones que él te está dando para ver si logras llegar al lugar que él te indica. ¿Listo?
Okay.
Sí, tú no tienes en este momento que decir nada. Cuando él termine de dar las instrucciones, tú nos vas a contar si lograste encontrar ese lugar o si no lograste encontrar ese lugar. ¿Listo?
Okay. Teacher, pero
Yes.
I choose, o sea, ¿de dónde arranco? Yo elijo de dónde arranco.
¿Dónde están los niños?
Okay.
Si todos arrancamos de donde están los niños.
Okay.
Okay. Rafael, please. The first question. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Tim. Ahora, tú haces la pregunta para que Rafael te pueda explicar. The first question.
Okay. Excuse me, Rafa. Could you tell me the way to the hotel?
Of course, you have to go straight and turn right the next corner. Then uh, go straight one more block and just turn left. The hotel is in front of the coffee shop or cafe.
Oh, thank you so much, Rafa.
Ahora, yes or not?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, llegué.
Very good. He's he is good giving instruction. Very good, Rafael. And now, first lady, you will ask to Aura, and Aura will give you the instructions.
Okay, teacher. Um, Start,
Yes,
teacher.
please.
Ah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, please.
A read question or I go instruction.
First, you will read the questions. The question.
Ah, okay, teacher. Excuse me, could you tell me the way to the stadium?
Yes, has baby, of course. Uh, go straight, and the first block you next go straight, and the two block you turn right, and you go straight, and you find the stadium. The stadium is in front of the gas station.
Thank you, Aura.
Yes,
Okay.
first lady or not?
Yes, teacher, go straight.
Straight, go straight.
Um, From gas station stadium. Fritz turn right front gas station.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Now, Rafa will make the question and half lady will give the instructions. Instructions.
Okay. Um, Excuse me. Could you tell me the way to the firehouse?
Yes, you can go straight, then to land supermarket. Yes or
Oh,
no?
what happened? What happened? No, the
No, I'm lost.
firehouse. The firehouse.
And
The firehouse.
The firehouse,
okay,
yes. But you can buy some things and you will search the firehouse later. Okay, has lady again, please. To
okay,
the firehouse from the children.
okay, teacher. Go straight. Go straight to corner, then to left. No,
And what else? In the
left.
moment he turned left and possible
No,
he is in this
no,
part.
no. Go straight to to corner. No. Bus station. No, go straight up.
Sorry, has lady, you can say, when you find the bus station, cross the street, entonces él va a estar en este bloque. Cross the
Mm,
street para que quede aquí al frente y de acá ya lo puedes guiar.
um, okay, entonces go to street. Then turn right and going street from hospital.
Has has lady, you have to, I don't know, he wants to go to firehouse, this place, and you are here, you say hospital, you are in this part.
Uh,
You
Teacher,
are in
yes.
the opposite place from to the firehouse lady to firehouse. Try again from here, again from zero. Rafael, please ask again. Or choose other part, Rafael. Choose other part.
Teacher, por ejemplo, digamos
Yes.
que yo quería decirle a él que era good strike, me refería a que más arriba como 2 cuadras para no girar como en este lado que es hacia la izquierda, sino
Okay.
de
You have
frente, a
to
eso me
say,
refería.
go straight 2 blocks. Si tú
Ah,
dices
ya.
go straight 2 blocks, él va a entender que un bloque, entonces ese es el primer bloque, y voy a pasar al segundo bloque. Otro bloque.
Ah, yo le dije tu
Blocks.
corner.
Ok. But 2 blocks, él va a entender que son los 2 bloques y que tiene que llegar al final del segundo bloque. Go
Ah,
straight 2 blocks. Entonces él va a entender
ah,
que tiene que llegar hasta acá. Entonces le dices, you will find the hospital. Entonces aquí si
ah,
le dices, turn the left, you will find the church, turn the left, you will find the school, and in front of the school is firehouse. Yes, uh, you will find the church, turn the left, you will find the church, cross the street, go over that way one way, and you will find the firehouse. Go along.
No, pero él quería el supermercado.
No, the firehouse. Él pidió esta,
No, el
la de los bomberos.
No.
Decía
Firehouse.
es, ah,
Firehouse.
firehouse. Él quería esta.
Ah, yo
Ahí
pensé que
toda
era
la confusión.
Yo pensé que era supermarket.
No. Y seguía
Ah,
esa, pero él cambió.
mm,
Okay, Robert, choose other place, different place.
Okay. Mm, excuse me. Could you tell me the way to the hospital?
okay.
Um,
Ah,
Yes, has lady, please. To the
mm,
hospital.
you can go straight to block in the corner hospital.
Robert, do you find the place?
I'm very close.
Yes. Look,
Very
look,
close.
look, it's there. Okay, uh, the next one. The last, we will do the last exercise with with this same picture. Who begins? Aura asks and Rafael explains. Yes, that was the first group. Aura,
Teacher,
yes, you
the
begin.
question?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, again, choose other, or you can choose other one from here. Puedes escoger otro que no sea aquí en las preguntas. Ask to Rafael and he will explain you how to go there.
Oh, okay, teacher. Let me see. Okay. For Rafael or has lady?
Rafael, to Rafael.
Okay. Rafael, excuse me. Could you tell me where is the pharmacy?
Okay. Go straight and turn right the next corner. And go straight again, and the pharmacy is just in the next corner, in the right side. It's in front of the cafe.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, very
Teacher,
good. Yes.
yes, I am in the pharmacy.
You what?
I am in the pharmacy now.
Okay, that is great. That is excellent. And now, first lady, you will ask and Aura will explain.
Okay. Excuse me. Could you tell me the way to the theatre?
Yes, of course. Um, and let me see, Miss. Um, Theatre. Okay, go straight. Go straight, has lady. Um, in the second block, you pass front to the street. Okay. Next, again. Go straight, and in the second block, you pass the street. It's in front to the bank. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
First lady, did you find the place?
Yes,
First
teacher.
lady, yes. I love the way how Aura, how Aura explains that you have to cross two blocks. I
Ah,
imagine, for example, if you have to cross 5 blocks, Aura will say, go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight. When go straight,
Sorry.
from one block. No, that is good. It's for practice. But I love because you say go straight, go straight. The do you remember me? The wolf in a child story. I do, I think I am not sure, but I think it's in what say. But I think the wolf says little girl. Ah, it's in Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Little girl. Do you remember me that? Thank you so much, Aura. And the
Okay,
last
this
one.
too.
Um, the last one. Rafa asks and has Blade the answers.
I,
Okay, Hasblady, I need gasoline for my car. Could you tell me, please, where is the gas station?
okay. Uh, Give me a moment. Mm, okay. You go straight, then to right, then uh, then court, go straight, then to right, front stadium.
Rafa, are
No,
you there? I think he is lost.
Again, please.
Yes,
understand me? Okay. um, Again, uh, go straight to block, then you to right, um, cross street in front stadium and here gas station. Again, or no understanding?
very close. Very close, I think.
Ah,
Rafa, what do you think? Are you there?
I'm be- I'm near.
Near,
I'm
yes.
near.
Yes.
ah,
Okay, thank you so much. Give me a moment. I will. Okay, thank you so much. We have finished the class for today. Please remember to practice, remember to listen music, watching videos, read maybe some books in English. You can search and you can find good books on internet on Google Play. You can find good books. Practice. This is our last encounter. We have finished the encounters for this subject for Brainer Media English 1. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming. And I wish you luck for the next for the next activities you have to do in this course. I think after November 28th, some teacher will call you or will contact you. You have to schedule the final assessment because you will have an interview with one of the teachers of the university and they will ask you some questions from the topics that we have studied. You will speak with him or her, I don't know, about is are simple things, but it's better if you study, it's better if you practice vocabulary, grammar. I think I will send you this week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I will send you the slides from the classes because you can use them for practicing, or maybe when you have to do the practice of university, the practical experience of university, you can use that slides for preparing your classes too. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for everything, and goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
bye, teacher. Bye,
Bye.
Barnes.
Okay, see you. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, Robert, thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.